Dear all, welcome to this video. Today, we are going to discover Shells.com, one of the best virtual desktop machines available online. Shells.com is a very powerful virtual desktop tool that works across different devices. It can run on Windows and Mac OS computers, smartphones, tablets, smart TVs, consoles, and more. With just one click, you can launch different virtual operative systems offered by Shells, including Windows 10, Ubuntu, Fedora, and other Linux distributions on the same place. First of all, visit Shells.com and create an account. This service is offered under 4 different paid subscription plans, depending on how many cores, disk space, and RAM memory you need, all with a 7 days money-back guarantee policy. In this review, we will see what you can do with a Pro license. As you join Shells, you get 2 credentials, one used to access your Shell account and another that will be used on all your virtual operative systems as administrator. You can use your Shells credential to enter into the main dashboard, showing the list of all the virtual desktops you have. Use Add on top to create one, and go to View to select the operative system to use between loads of Linux distributions, including Ubuntu and Fedora, and Windows 10 Pro not activated. Let's try the most common Ubuntu. Enable all the pop-ups from Shells so that the virtual desktop you launch opens correctly on the new browser tab. Once you see the Shells logo, use the play button from the dashboard to turn on the virtual machine, also called Shell, and use Ubuntu right away. In this virtual system, you will log in using your virtual username shared. We can see that everything runs fine. You can open any browser and surf the internet. You get the complete list of pre-installed applications and also open the basic Linux terminal. You can also use other software like LibreOffice Writer to start typing and making documents. On top, you get other options to enable 4K resolution, to zoom, or open a virtual keyboard. You can also connect any microphone or copy any text on the clipboard to move and paste. Just like a real Ubuntu OS, you can adjust the system volume, set your account options, or power off the desktop. We can also log off and enter using another account. From the Shells dashboard, you can use Reboot the desktop or Stop it to shut it down. On the right side, click on Edit to manage several options for the current shell. You can change its name under Settings, get its IP address and port for SSH protocol on administration, and make backups with the snapshots. These are very useful to save the complete status and files on your virtual desktop, besides the weekly ones that Shells makes by default. Under Reinstall, you can completely reset the virtual desktop, deleting or saving existing data, passwords, or switching the operative system to use. You can also change the SSH address and port to use, selecting the specific country to take. For example, let's choose Lubuntu from the operative systems list. This Linux distribution can be useful to run a very light Ubuntu system with less resources used. Once you apply, you will be asked to insert a validation code sent directly to your email address. Only after you can launch the new virtual desktop, logging with the same virtual username. The virtual desktop can change its appearance depending on the operative system chosen, but some options, such as the quick buttons on top, are always present. Also, with this OS, folders and online browser work correctly. You can also install Linux KDE that uses a different graphic design. Among the list, you can also select and install Windows 10 Pro, despite it is an unregistered version. Shells is not just a simple virtual desktop on your browser. It can be accessed through its direct SSH protocol with its IP address and port. By default, this is public and shared. Better choice for privacy reasons, but you can get any private one on payment at the bottom, especially if you are building any daemon server. This is useful in case you are setting up your custom website on port 80 or on port 443 for HTTPS certificates. For example, you can open the free PuTTY application to insert the IP address and port given, selecting SSH as connection type. Once connection is established, you can add your virtual username and password to enter into your Shells desktop with your own terminal. The same IP address can be used to transfer files with secure copy or FTPs. For example, you can open the free WinSCP, insert the correct IP address, port, your username and password, and perform the login. The whole content of your virtual Shells desktop will be completely accessible and ready to receive or send any file to your computer. You can see the result of these transfers when accessing the Shells desktop on your browser. Moreover, you can access to your virtual desktops with your smartphones or tablets thanks to the official Shells app that you can find on Google Play or Apple Store. This is a very early feature that will be improved and updated with new functions in the future. This is everything you can do with Shells. In the top left corner, you can get more information and help on socials. Check your payment info and your orders, and share your affiliate link to earn any commission. Under SSH keys, you can create and manage SSH keys to establish secure connections with your virtual desktops, suggested for expert users. At the bottom, under Links, you can find useful links to get help on Shells.com. Whereas go to Support to find additional help and information through FAQs. Share ideas on Shells community or take a look at the official blog. You can also watch official tutorials to learn more and discover all you can do with Shells.com. Thank you very much for watching this review. Make sure to visit the official Shells website to learn and discover more.